Hi guys, welcome to my unboxing and review of the Mutant 4K from XBMC Wizard. So first off, we're going to get started with the unboxing, guys. First off, we see we've got the operation manual, quick setup guide. I'll just put that over there, guys. We have the tuner separate. Which seems to have come out of its packaging, guys. I'll just take these off and chuck them over there. As we can see, guys, I have just chucked that package in, and it does have the casing. We'll just take a look at the front first off. We've got a nice display. We've got a front USB with the Konax reader and a card reader. I'm surmising this is going to be digital display, guys. On the right side, as you can see, we've still got plastic and everything all over it, guys. There's nothing on the right side, guys, as you can see. On the rear, we've got tuner 1, which is a dual tuner, and as we saw a little earlier, guys, we've got the cable tuner separate, which will have to be fitted into this slot. You've got AV port, the digital optical output, HDMI output. We've got a USB 2.0 and a USB 3.0, Ethernet socket, power socket, and that's it for the rear, guys. On the left side, as you can see, no slots. Underneath, a few ventilation drilled holes. Plenty of ventilation for the top, guys. So I'll just put that down to the side. We've now got the remote. Rubber buttons, I'm sure, as you can hear. Nice resistance from it, so you know when you've pressed a button, guys. Takes 2 AAAs. One HDMI cable, and take a look at what we've got in here, guys. We've got the hard drive attachment for power and source. Again, your basic figure 8 socket. If you didn't want to use the 2-pin and use an adapter, you could always use your normal, what you used to get with older devices, your figure 8 cable, just so you had the 3-pin on the end for the UK plugs. We've got the adapter, the power source, converter. I'm surmising these are the screws for the hard drive attachment, guys. Not only the hard drive attachment, I'm also assuming it's for the tuner also. There is a cable tie in there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There, guys. This will be to help keep cables tidy inside your device, and also comes with 2 AAA batteries. As you can see, nothing else left in there, guys. That's just a for the device, your MAC address and serial number. So we'll get shut of this. I'll put all this back in here and package it. Just lift this out of the way. So all in all, guys, we have the unit, remote, HDMI cable, batteries for the remote, screws and cable tie for the hard drive and additional tuner. So I'll just put that there. That's the owner's manual, guys. We've got the adapter, power source and adapter, and the hard drive attachment. So what we're going to do next, guys, we're going to connect everything up, plug it in and see how the device performs. HDMI 720 and 50 Hz. I'm going to select English US and delete the other languages. I'm going to press OK. I'm going to exit the wizard, guys, as I have a simpler method later. I'm going to set up the network with a custom DNS server. As you all know, this DNS server is Google's public. I'm going to select yes to set it to the custom settings, but it will use my internal. If I am going a little bit quick for you guys, it's because this video is really long and I want to get through as much as possible. So if I go a little bit fast, just use the pause button. As you can see, it comes pre-configured with some satellite bouquets, but we're going to delete that. Once we go into the plugins, guys, we're going to go to menu, plugins, and press the green button to bring up the downloadable plugins. We want to go into, in the settings, it's just a pre-configured satellite setup, guys. I'm not going to be using any of these. I'm going to go into system plugins and go to the auto bokeh maker. Now that's installed, I want the cross EPG, so I'm going to select yes on that. I'm going to go down to extensions and we are looking for the MX3L, I think it is. Yeah. Now this is Kodi. That plugin is actually installing Kodi onto our device, onto the Mutant. Now I'm just using it as the basic device, guys, no hard drive installed or anything. So I might receive a few warnings over the EPG, as it is highly recommended to use an external storage device like a hard drive or a USB device to store the EPG data on. As you can see, it's now going through and finished installing now. So now we're going back into the extensions, guys, and I'm going to load up TS Media. This is a great little plugin. Now that's installed, guys, TS Media has ported a lot of your Kodi add-ons, your Kodi favourites, into a plugin. We're going to press back, come out of that, guys, go into settings and service searching. we're just going to set up the tuner configuration. So in the top one, which is our satellite, don't worry about it being a different language, guys, because when we reboot, because we deleted all the old ones, it will revert to English. So we're going to select satellite for 28.2. I'm going to go to the provider to scan and select VM Pure. It does take a while because it's at the end of the list, guys. Here we go. There, press OK or the green button to save. Now we're going to press the red button to come out. We're going to come out of the settings now, guys, and reboot our device for all changes to take effect properly. I select doing a full restart rather than a GUI restart. As you can see, the old list is loaded, guys. We're going to fix that in a moment. We're going to go menu, system, search, configuration, and select auto bouquets maker. We're just going to press OK. We're going to go to providers. We want to go down to the bottom, guys, and select UK. Select whichever area you are from, guys. I only use these devices for free to air, so I always select SD. And for your VM, just go through the list, guys, until you get to the area. Now we want to check bouquet order, which is satellite list at top, cable at bottom. We're going to select delete bouquets as we had a default config set up, and then select start scan. As you will see, guys, down the bottom, it's now scanning for the satellite channels. This can take up to a minute or so, but it will find both, guys. It does search for both at the same time, as you can see. It's found the satellite, now it's looking for the cable. As I said earlier, guys, I'm just going to take this moment to just update you. Please hit the pause button if I go a little bit too fast for you. Now this is done, guys, we're going to go back using the exit button. We're going to go to the EPG and then into cross EPG. Now this is where you might get the warning, as you did, as I mentioned earlier. There we go, guys. You just select OK, then go into Open TV providers, press OK again to select it, and then just go down to download now, guys. What this will do, it will scan the satellite frequency and download the full channel list and create a EPG guide from the data it receives. Now when it's reading titles, this can take around about 15 to 30 seconds depending on how many days in front it goes. It usually goes up to around about 4 megabytes in size. Once it's read the titles, it will parse them, which is done a lot faster, guys, and it will do the same process again for your descriptions. Now parsing titles are what the EPG produces. The descriptions, as this calls it, the summaries, which is basically the information to each and every episode or movie, TV program, whatever it is, guys, that it's passing and reading. this is what it's doing. It's collecting all the information that it requires for each and every section of the EPG. While it's doing this, guys, I just want to say that I really do like the device. It is very quick, very responsive. Currently, as you can see on the screen, guys, it is using the OpenATV 6.0 image from the nightly builds. Also, I just want to give you a quick update, guys. Now, I've noticed from the past up to present, a lot of the new devices now, for flashing them, all you need to do, guys, is download the firmware to your specific device, extract it, put it on a USB, put the USB into your device by one of the USB slots on your device, unplug your device, hold the power button, plug it in, job done. As we can see now, guys, the cross EPG has completed. So we're just going to come out now. What I'm going to do now, guys, is just upload my VPN configuration files. So on our next reboot, we will test out the VPN through the Mutant. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now is press the menu button. We're going to go into the TS media, and we're going to do like a speed test. Don't take this test as 100% accurate, guys, as I have had a couple of misreadings of it. But just to give you a quick sample, we're going to select desktop and then speed test and run the test, guys. Most of the time it is pretty good, but I have had the odd mistest on it, guys. Now we're going to go into movie and series and select a basic add-on, which, as we all know, one channel is very popular. I'm just going to select one at random, guys. So I'm going to go to movies, featured. As you can see, nothing, no list whatsoever, guys. So we're going to come out of everything now, go back to the main screen. We want to go down to standby and restart. We're going to restart the device. As I did a little bit earlier, guys, I uploaded my VPN configuration files. So while this is rebooting, it doesn't take long, guys. While this is rebooting, and there we go. Like I said, guys, it don't take long to reboot. What we want to do now is press menu, then select setup, then system, and then network. We want to go down to OpenVPN setup. We're going to select it. It's not installed, so it will ask you on the first run. We're going to select yes. As you can see, it's running, so I'm going to press green to stop it, guys. Sometimes for the running to change, you have to exit out and then go back in to the OpenVPN. As you can see, it's now stopped. I'm going to press green to start it again. Now it's running, so we're going to come out and go back to plugins. I'm going to select Kodi for now, guys. That's it. We now have Kodi running on our device, so we want to go to the top, settings configuration, file manager, and then add source. Just for the purpose of this video guys, all I'm going to do, I'm going to install Exodus just to give you a quick sample rather than messing about putting builds. What I will say guys is if you're going to be putting builds or anything like that on it, you will require a hard drive. Now the purpose of this add-on is just to show you that it does work, and it works really nice and smooth, but it is using the internal storage on the Mutant. I do not recommend it. If you are going to use Kodi and everything on it guys, I would highly recommend getting a hard drive, and it will prevent any damages caused to your internal storage. As it's going to be requesting and reading and writing and reading and writing constantly guys, this can damage the internal storage. So now we've added a source, we need to go to settings, system, and allow the unknown sources. Go down to add-ons on the main menu, go up to the little like Dropbox figure icon, select install from zip. As you can see guys, just follow the on screen. Don't forget, if you do get a little bit behind guys, there is a pause button. I'm now going to select install, and as you can see it will start to install all its dependencies and then the add-on. Another bit just to catch up on guys, I really can't say enough about this box. Honestly, it really does perform really well. As we can see, we've got Exodus now, but what I'm going to do first off guys is, because the add-on itself, we get this notification, I'm not going to cut it out, I'm just going to leave it in there guys, just to show you that if you install Exodus from now on, you will be notified by this. It's there for a few seconds. We're going to go down to tools. I want general so I can change the provider's time limit. So I'm going to change this down to 15. Playback I'm going to change to autoplay, and progress dialog I'm going to change to background so it doesn't show it on the main screen. Max quality I'm just going to set to 1080. I'm just going to disable the odd few that I don't really use guys, or causes me the odd issue. As in issue, I mean it causes me like to hang while searching, so I just delete it anyway. I turn it off. And that's pretty much it. Select OK, go back, and I'm going to go to a TV show, what people are watching. As I said guys, I'm just going to select one at random. So as you can see in the top corner now guys, it is scanning sources. It will automatically play. I am going to mute it guys due to specific reasons. As you will also notice guys, it doesn't use the Kodi interface for the media player. It uses its own media player, which works really well guys. What I'm going to do now guys is I'm going to come out, I'm going to go into the movie section, I'm going to select a movie and skip through that. But as I say, I will be muting it, guys. And as I said a couple of minutes ago, guys, it doesn't use the Commen interface to play the media. It sends it to an external source player, which works really, really well. And stepping through, fast forwarding, rewinding, anything like that, guys, it really does very, very fast. And also, as we did earlier, guys, we set up the VPN, we enabled it, and as you can see, everything is working perfect through VPN on the device also. Here we go, guys. I will fast forward just to show you how quick and responsive it is. It basically plays it like it's a local storage, but it isn't. It's actually playing it from online. And also, as you can see in the bottom of the screen, guys, it does give you the screen size. Okay, guys, now we've done that quick test, I'm going to come out of it and do a speed test, guys, as we did earlier, just to give you a look on how well it works with VPN also. So I'm going to go TS Media again. We're going to select Desktop and Net Speed Test. As you can see from earlier, guys, my IP has changed. This is confirmed that my VPN is working and the box is using my VPN. Also, just to recap, guys, earlier when we did the network setup and we used Google's DNS on their public server, using that will prevent DNS leaks from your VPN. So that's another way you might want to look at protecting yourself, guys. Now the test is completed, guys, we're going to go back into the PrimeWire add-on. We're going to go to Featured, and as you can see, we are now getting listings. I'm just going to select one at random, guys. The odd ones don't work, the odd ones do work. You just have to find what works for you. It's not so much what works for you, guys, it's what the add-on itself can decode and allow you to play. As we can see, this one isn't working. So what we want to do now, guys, is press back. We're going to select a different link. Try the eStream. This will give you two options on how to play it. As you can see, that one's working. We'll just go back in and try the MP4, just to show you that that one works also. There we go, guys. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is come out of this and go into the movies section. Go to Featured. I'm just going to select one at random, guys. Let's try out the Why Him. As I said, it's a case of finding what links actually work with the plugin itself, guys. It's nothing to do with the device, it's nothing to do with the connection, it's all down to what the plugin has been programmed to decode. And as you can see, it's playing it, guys. Just going to try this Vidzi link. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It's the same with the OpenLoad links, guys. Sometimes they work for me, sometimes they don't. It does seem to be struggling with it, so I'll just back out of it, guys. Well, all in all, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been an experience creating it. It's been an experience using the device. It is really, really good at what it does. And the features just keep expanding daily. As I said earlier, the image used on the Mutant HD51 is OpenATV 6.0 nightly build. As you saw earlier in the video, guys, we only installed a few plugins and we were up and running. It's a very simple process. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out other items from xbmcwizard.co.uk. And I want to thank you for watching, guys. I shall catch you on the next one.